Hey dudes. I know people relate to this, and I'm so tired of hating myself. Like, I'm here outside, walking home in the grass, and it's awesome. And I never want it to end, because it's like the first self-loving thing I've done, and I don't even know when. Because I know as soon as I get home, more than likely, I'm going to turn the TV on. It's going to zap all my energy out. What little I'm hanging on to, dragging with me. And I don't want that. I'm so tired of feeling like I'm dying. And like in that moment, I'm literally choosing it. As I'm feeling it, I'm choosing it. The self-hatred builds and builds. And then I'm just so exhausted, I go to sleep. I wake up a million hours later, stay up for a couple of hours, go back to sleep. Never choosing anything to help replenish the energy anymore. I don't understand it. I love you guys. The only thing I can think of is once, like try something. And like I am right now, right? Like walking in the grass. But I don't really feel like it's giving me the strength to keep going. I don't know what I gotta do to move the energy blockages. Get them the fuck out of the way. But it didn't always feel like this. Like, I know that it has felt like this. And for longer periods of time probably than I'm willing to remember, I guess. Because we always rose-colored glass the history. But like, I remember feeling inspired. Then, like what my words in my head tell me is that for as long as I can remember, in the recent year and a half past, I can't connect with I can't connect with anyone. Like, nobody's on the same page. And it feels pointless. It feels painful. It feels like I'm mad at the world. And I'm mad at people who aren't mad at the world. because I hate myself for the choices that I make, that I choose. And I look at other people and I'm like, well, why don't you hate yourself for those choices? And that's fucked up, man. I know that. I still feel buried by it. And I remember when I felt good. When I felt good, it was easy to feel good. It didn't feel like I was gonna fall into a trap and just all of a sudden be back in an alcohol binge or Netflix and chilling for fucking years. Literally. I never remember why I fall. really don't remember. And then when I'm in it again, it feels so fucking heavy. And yet, I know, because I've done this, I've experienced this so many times, that it's just one choice. But yet, here I am today, doing that one choice, and it doesn't feel like it's gone. And I don't know what to do. Ask my higher self, right? And then all these emotions come up. The story we tell ourselves as adults is a fucking long-winded story, man, before we get back to feeling again. Okay. And, like, the insane amount of time between feeling is fucking terrifying. Because I'm like, if I'm only willing to feel, once a year, if even, then I'm not gonna get anywhere. That's not good. Like, that's an ending of me remaining in the ego. And I know what it's gonna feel like on the other side of that if I don't choose to come out of it. And yet, for some reason, it feels like the expansion is inside of this. And I feel like people would tell me that's dumb. So is it just me lying to myself so that I don't have to feel? It's so fucking dumb. Like, it's literally, like, within the guise of wanting to be a good person and expand. Yet, in what I'm actually doing, I'm not being a good person. Or expanding at all. But I'm telling myself I am. I blame other people. Like, I don't really know a lot of people, but I run into a group of people and I'm like, you guys don't love yourselves. Nobody's doing anything. You don't, like, and a lot of times it's like they don't even know they don't love themselves, man. And like, so then I've thought about that too, right? And I'm like, well, there are self-loving people out there. And I'm like, well, shit. I'm hiding behind, I'm hiding in the people who, reflect back to me what I'm doing. Because to be around people who love themselves, I can't be bullshit. I don't necessarily mean, like, lying and stealing. I mean, like, I should probably fucking brush my teeth. I should probably eat a fucking banana. I should probably do something besides watch TV. They're not watching TV all day. And then just the loop, man, it's so big. And I don't like myself like that. Like, I don't respect that person. Like, I feel like I go in and out with the sensitivities. Right? Like, because when I have been self-loving for an extended period of time, I'm so sensitive to what really is, like, not self-loving. And then when I haven't done anything self-loving in a long time, well, I feel like I'll never figure out what self-loving is again. Because it's how I feel. How I feel is bogged down. And like I'm swimming through molasses. And I always thought connecting to people was my gift to the world. So when I slip back into ego, I start blaming other people for not being able to connect, because if I love myself, then I'm not triggered by them. Like, I'm there to give. And I don't mean like a martyr, you know. I mean, like, if they say something that when I'm in ego would trigger me, if I'm self-loving, I can show them a reflection of love, unconditional love. Hopefully unconditional, right? And it's awesome. Like it just goes away. It transmutes the pain away. The heaviness evaporates. And then I get so mad that I can't do it for myself. I've talked to myself about whether that's taking energy or not. You know, like if I want to see if that's the experience I want to have, and I don't feel good without, you know, like sharing the experience with somebody. Well, that can't be right. I don't know what words to use, but that, like, I want to be a good person. I want to give. And yet, what I thought was giving my whole life was me just talking to people about what I basically told them their experiences were gonna be, or whatever. Like, why do I need to tell them that? But then what do I do? If what I thought was giving my whole life isn't giving, I feel weird. Like, what my heart or something inside of me is telling me is that left no room for authenticity, like the truth, like to breathe, like actually breathing in air. And then, I don't know, like playing, like feeling the world, mom, listening, receiving. If the love that I am is my gift, unconditional love, well, then I have to receive to co-create it, to have actual experience, real, like the truth. And it's just a weird feeling to have it at 30. It feels like if I do that, then I'm not spending time figuring out how I can fix whatever I broke. Maybe I didn't break anything, but it feels like I told myself that respecting life meant that I was going to spend my time fixing what I broke. And then with the higher awareness or knowledge that I didn't break anything, well then it's just self-hate, because I'm like, oh, I'm choosing to do this distraction instead of being what I keep saying I want to be. It just goes over and over in fucking loop. I always wondered what other people thought about it, because they're not fixing stuff all day. I don't know what that's like. To, like, be real. Like, if my form of giving it wasn't real, it was an illusion, then that means I'm not real. Isn't that fucked up? That's super fucked up. Like, oh, nobody wants to say that. I mean, I love myself, yet I don't choose self-loving actions or experiences. Duality, man. It's heavy. And it's a choice. Like that's where the negative self-talk comes from. Is the fact that it's a choice. I don't remember why I chose, like, what kind of do, like, I mean, inspirations, like, wanting to be pretty, you know, when you're younger. I was a little, like, fat kid, you know, but for some reason I felt this, like, inside of me. It was like, dude, I tell myself I'm ugly. I feel like it, but yet there was this, like, light inside of me that was there. It didn't go away. Like, and it knew. So it's like always being in two worlds. And feeling like I'm not being of service. And what does that mean? Being of service. Who you want to be and what your actions are actually manifesting and co-creating. It's not easy to admit that, like, what you are when you're in self-importance and distraction and escaping. Because the fantasy is so pretty, right? But, I mean, the fantasy isn't even... It's not even... Like you're imagining what you look like, what it would look like, and how it would feel to be a giver in the world. And yet, what you're fantasizing isn't really the epitome of giving. So, I guess just call that chilling. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Is chilling okay? I guess for a little, like, for a second, you know, man, but... Excuse me! But it's like a sand trap, like, right? Like, once you're in it, like, it feels like you'll never get out. Like, you went through a one-way mirror, and now you're in the mirror looking at the world. And then you're being told, and you trust that it's true, that you made your prison, that it doesn't exist, that you're choosing it. And then you just wallow in it, right? At least I did. Wouldn't say it was fun. Definitely wasn't noble. Wasn't being a giver. Just black hole and everywhere and shit. Like, how embarrassing, right? Like, I assumed that would be embarrassing and, like, traumatic enough that I would change, like, you know, like, as, like, it would force me to change. But we have to choose it. We have to choose to change. Like, you can't manifest a traumatic enough event to force you to love, like, to change and to love yourself. It can show you yourself. It can show you your strength. Doesn't mean that you chose it though, and that's something I didn't know. Like, I've seen who I am, but I haven't chosen to be me. I haven't. Trippy. Oh, yeah. Waste of time comes to mind. Of course it's not, though. Like, you know, without that, and everyone's different. Whoa, I think I went the wrong way. I always said that I loved that myself wanted to be connected to life. Say yes. Now I want to be a part of it consciously. And yet, for some reason, something like the inside of me is saying, well, how are you helping the universe expand if you just love her in the first place? I mean, weird, right? And I mean, all of these are just my random thoughts. Organically coming out, processing. Because I don't even know what I want anymore. Like, I mean, it kind of feels like I just want to be a good person because I want to be a good person, but there's something self-important about it. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but there's shit in the way. Because a good person doesn't want to be a good person, they're just a good person, right? Like, that's a good way to put it. So the times in my life where I was living. I didn't think ahead. I can barely remember what that's like. But holy shit, when I get a taste of it, and I mean for a second, like, I don't want to let it go, but there's something self-important about that too. Like in the energy, I can feel it. Like it feels exciting. It feels like, for lack of a better word, important. Like that's where you should be in that energy. When I was a kid, I hated naps, and I was kind of like, again, for lack of a better word, like afraid of them, because I was afraid if I fell asleep, I would miss out on something. And now I'm like sleeping 12 hours a day, if I can, or And that is really alarming to me. Because the more that we don't give ourselves energy, the less energy we have. And that feels scary, like horrible. Because like I'm already not making good choices today. When I was a kid, and this is when, and for some reason, I'd say, what you won't do today, you won't do tomorrow. And it was the truth. Because you can do it right now. Tomorrow's right now. You're not going to automatically have all this energy and the right circumstances. And in fact, you're just going to be worse off than you were today. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know what I want. Like, that thing that you feel inspired to. I feel like nobody believes me. And so I don't get it. But that's like that false giving thing that I started this out with. Shit, I think I hit something like on that because I just forgot it immediately because I was gonna read. I was gonna re-stitch it together and say it one more time because I feel like I got something there. Living in the city is weird too because like, oh, in suburbia, I'm in Green Bay. It feels like nobody's fucking wants to, like it's on no one's agenda or mind or wanting or willing or care. Like it's just like they're just not doing it. At this point in my life, like I remember what it was like to like somebody and like have many goals and stuff. But I would have been afraid of death eventually. And one day it dawned on me that we didn't have to die. And then one day it came to me that we're fucking star beings on an ascending planet. And our choices are what's raising the frequency, the vibration. Like, why isn't that a good enough goal? What, like, where, like, why am I not excited for that? I used to be. I mean, like, the research was you know, exciting, right? Reading about it and all that jazz and stuff. But putting it into practice has felt like and as in, like, I didn't put in the effort, like, much effort at all. Like, I was just so high on the information. But to, like, sit down and be quiet so that I could actually feel, to transform, to heal, to be an active participant. Well, I didn't really do that. We're all walking around like Alice, right? And life loves us. why does it feel like I'm not enough or we're not enough? Because the ego's so loud, I can't hear my soul. I don't know what it's saying to me. I mean, I do sometimes. I mean, like, well, it's like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if any of what I just said right there is accurate. Because, like, I can hear it. But it doesn't feel like I have a relationship with it. And lately I can tell, like, it feels like it, like, ebbed off. Right? Because it was like, oh, like, maybe there's too much pressure on you. Like for my soul to, like, you know, stupid ego 3D personality bullshit that's fucking taken over. My soul's like, I love you. You are headed in my direction. You're not moving very fast, but and like what I'm talking about right now, like that's the connection that I want to have with other people. Like I want to feel this deepness, like with them. Like we don't necessarily gotta be talking about it. I just want them to know, like, to be so deep with themselves and me so deep with myself that, like, we're actually having an experience, like a 360 experience. So, like, I mean, if I was to say that to someone, would they be hurt? Like, they're like, bitch, like, duh. Like, I am aware, I am feeling, I am participating, I am breathing consciously and here with you. You're the one just complaining, talking, yeah. Oh, man. I mean, I know I'm afraid to breathe. I experience it. Like, being around other people, it's like if I breathe wrong, I don't know. Like, I control my breathing. Like, that's how much of a cage I walk in. Like, self-made cage. And I don't even know what the end goal is anymore. Like, why do I do that? I don't remember. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to fix something that didn't break. The only way to fix something is to control it, right? Because healing beings a flow. It's experiencing itself. It's just being, man. I don't know, I guess basically codependent bullshit, right? Because I can feel it, like I want to be with somebody, like platonic, whatever, and like feel excited, like to feel in the flow together. Like how me and my sister were when we were kids, and we go to a movie, and I would always want to sit next to her because, like, I wanted to laugh and look at her, like at the movie, like sharing. I want to feel free. I don't know, I really just didn't know what to do, so I made this video. Because I don't really know what to do. don't really know what I'm supposed to be given. I want it. It seems so fleeting. And like the fact that that's the way that I perceive it puts so much weight on me. Because I'm like, okay, so every once in a while I allow life, and all the rest of the time I am not being life or part of life. And what a waste. Like this shit is the word coming to mind, but I mean, holy shit balls, right? Like I mean, I don't understand. Gratitude is usually where the end of my rabbit hole leads to. How can I feel, be, experience alive if I'm not grateful? Because if I'm not grateful, then I'm not feeling. If I'm just doing, if I'm the movie reel and not the being, where you're not feeling that, like I don't know that the experience is actually there. I mean, I hope you guys are reading between the lines, because the ones that are reading, like, you know, I mean, for me personally, like, I've never had a deep conversation about, like, the aliens and shit. Like, I mean, and that's not true. Like, one time in jail, fucking chick's like, I don't know if I'm crazy or not. And I'm like, no. And she's like, cool, cause yeah. But like, so like, I mean, I eventually realized that maybe the moments people were having with me, like, maybe weren't happening. Like, I for them too. Like, I don't really fucking know though. Like I realize, like, the way I perceive things is just like different. But I don't know that it actually is different. Like, I mean, in all reality, what I fucking see is that those moments are those moments, and then people get lost in their rabbit hole of unworthiness and shit, like belief systems and shit like that. And now they're like talking themselves out of the fact that you had that experience, because words don't really do it justice. Like, it's good if you can't explain it. Like, if you can't fucking explain it, that's fun. Like, I felt more power, and that's just the word I'm using. Like, I don't know what word to use. See, and like I just said, if you can't fucking label it, if you can't figure it out, if you can't use the words, then it's real. It, like, real, like, tries to put, like, some sort of dumbass shit on it compared to what it actually was, or and eventually will always be is. So it's like, we got these bodies, right? It's like we're like downloading into them, like little by little or a lot by a lot. Eventually we'll be all in it. Creation. And like, for some reason, my ego, I mean, it's gotta be ego, tells me, well, that's fucking, we don't want that. We don't want to be near the end. because then it's just over. And that seems, I mean, boring is kind of like the feeling that's being projected onto it. Like, who gives a shit about the end? But I don't know, like, honestly, recently, like this year, like, when I get to that point, I'm like, okay, but wait, but, like, what about other people that's, like, suffering? And I mean, like the kids that were, like, in the tunnels and shit. It's like, I get that we all choose our experience, but compassion, right? Because if it's their turn this time, it's our turn eventually, because as compassionate beings, we're going to choose to experience it. And, like, you probably shouldn't rose-colored glasses it, because in the moment, it's not going to feel good. And, like, I mean, I'm real, and that, like, mention of the word, I don't know. They say the point of everything is to be in joy. That's the whole journey, that's the whole point. Be in joy. Well, being in joy is weird. I guess the authentic joy that I've felt like is being in the moment and giving, which in that sense feels more like the co-creating, like the sacred bond, the sacred friendship between you and life, you and all of life. Now that shit's crazy. That shit's fun. And so then I slip back into ego. We slip back into ego, and we're like, why can't we have that experience? Well, because you're not in the moment. Like, you're not even trying to. Going around on autopilot, sleep zombie. Being like, wham. That's me. Like, I admit it, dude. Like, I fucking win. But I don't like that I'm like that. Objectively, I don't respect it. And in the past, I've been able to be mean to myself and, like, drill sergeant, like, eat to myself and get myself out of the shit. Like, I don't want to be that. Like, when I see that, I don't like it. I don't want to be that. Because, come on now. And yet, it's not working for me anymore. And I don't really know what to do about that. Because now it's just turned into really loud echoes of really heavy energy that I'm burying myself with. It's not giving me the results it used to. So, like, doing it isn't helping at all. I mean, in the past, like, it got me results, like, literally, like, it pushed me back into life, like, it made me alive again, because I loved myself, and integrity is fucking intoxicating and powerful. Everything. But I'm not in integrity anymore. 100% integrity, I can feel it like a fucking mountain, dude. Like they are present. They are there. And it's fucking awesome. Like, I give a lot of respect to that. Like, that to me is the experience of life. Sacred friendship with life. Like, when I was in integrity with myself, when I would meet the rare being, I mean, I gave them everything, and I don't mean anything physically. I mean, like, we were together experiencing, like, the sacred friendship with life. And holy fuck, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, when did that, like, go away? Like, how do we end up bogged down in the sauce again? Like, why couldn't it have been like that, like, forever? Like what? Like, well, we got lazy and decided to watch Netflix and fucking chill for fucking years. Being like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, what? Like I can, like, I've been fucking wondering, man. And it's like, there's this like weird safety, like, fucking illusion built into the program, right? It's like it's normal. It's not good. It's not self-loving or healthy. Ain't like fucking, but you know, it's normal. Like a jump off spot. Like, it's like the illusion of a jump off spot, but really it's a fucking sand trap. You ain't getting out. Because you're not gonna choose to get out. Like, watching television, it slows your breathing. It brings down your blood temperature. I mean, fucking blood temperature. That too, probably. But your blood pressure. So, if you're living in a fucking stressed out life, overthinking bullshit, and now you're breathing, I mean, you're being programmed, but like, you know, it's basically meditation, but programming. And, like, that's just so fucked. Because it's like, well, then how come I can't just meditate and fucking feel better? Well, I mean, for at first, like, you feeling anxious and all that jazz, and like, you know, just whoa. But then, you know, you do, like, as you slow down, as you calm down, you are able to live consciously and feel. And even though to be like what I've been ego, that feels terrifying and scary as shit for all these made up bullshit reasons, the actual experience of it is chill. It's peaceful. It's smooth like water. It's not in a hurry, but it's not escaping. I don't know, it's like I'm in a constant search for something you have to be. Like, you can't make a fucking list and end up alive. Like, that's not how it works. That's building your cage. Well, it seems so fun to build cages, doesn't it? Why? Why is it fun to build a cage? Because it's the illusion of something safe you can create. Because you can have results that don't mean shit. Just another fucking dead end. Just a black hole feeding a black hole. It's so weird. Like, the difference between the experiences is so weird because, like, in all, or like reality, like, and I've told people this a few times. Like, I don't remember the moments where I was like transforming, like alive and transforming, like actually, like quantum leaped in the experience or some shit. Like, well, like, for some reason that bothers me. Like, it bothers my ego. Because it's like, well, I want to use some of that information to put on my fucking list, man. I'm building a list, man. I'm building a cage, remember? And I can't seem to get the information on how to build life. Well, I'm sure that's all. That's the secret right there, man, right? Like, if you can't explain it, that's good. That's life. Fucking stories, man. Stories. Because they're not the truth, they're stories. It's piggyback feeling, like, because it's just how you think you'd feel. Huh. That's called being, that's being programmed. You build your list, try to get these results that when you get there, it's just a hassle. Or, like, okay, so going to the gym, like, this last year, was a whole new experience for me, man. Like, I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm gonna go in there, I'm just gonna fucking touch it. And I don't know, you know, and that's what I did. I went in there and I fucking touched it, and it felt like crazy. It felt amazing. Like, they're always told you, like, you know, if your muscles are shaking, that's bad. Fuck that shit. I was chilling, fucking in euphoria, just fucking whatever. I mean, it's not like I was pumping heavy weights or nothing. I was just, I don't even really know what words to use. And like I keep saying, that's a good thing. Like, that's life. That's the fun part. Like, that's the fucking, it's feeling. Man, like, I've always said that I don't ever wish it on myself, yet sometimes I wish I would wish it on myself, like, be brave enough or something, but then I just tell myself I'm supposed to be stronger than having to wish that on myself. Like, just fucking do it. Why do I gotta wish that to end up with those results? But when everything's taken away from you, that's when, you know, that's the true experience of co-creating. Because it's all there is. And it's fun. It's more than fun. It's like, it's thriving. It's being alive. It's everything. But, you know, if you're an old soul and shit, or really fucking anybody, if they felt like it, not everybody feels like it, it doesn't take you long to create. And then you're just in another loop, right? Like, in a short period of time, you've made another fucking cage. And you can feel it. Like, you can feel how in, like, you know, sometimes, like, fucking, like, 1 minute. But, like, you're, like, in a very fucking short period of time, you've gone from freedom to a new cage. And it's like, So, Mom was the example of, you know, the authenticity of that moment her entire life, you know, and, like, I hope that you can take that for bigger and grander than that small sentence I just used, or whatever those are. But, so, like, I mean, like, it's hard to comprehend, right? But, like, if you've felt that moment, even for a moment, and everyone who hasn't been able to forget it, people go for, like, different ways from that. Me, I don't know, like I said, like, I used to be a drill sergeant, like, myself, and it did work, for a long time. Like, I mean, at first it didn't, and then it did. I don't know. But, like, as I say that, it was a self-loving choice that gave me the energy to do it. Like, the strength to, like, so, I don't remember where I was going with that. I remember being 16 and asking, what's the point? Well, I'm back, and here I am again. I'm like, what's the point? So I know the point. God, love, everywhere present. You know, fucking energy, whatever you want to call it, man. Alright. So we came here with a mission. That sounds exciting. Yeah, my experience every day is not that, you know, like, because I'm not choosing it. Like, you know, it's not like I'm choosing it and it's not that. Like, I haven't chose it. And yet I know once I did, I would be so happy and proud and grateful. You know, like the healed version of me would be so grateful to me that I chose to heal and to become that version of me. It would love me. And respect me. Like, that word, like, what I mean by it, and, like, what probably some more people are going to hear from her two things, but I got all the passion in the world. You know, like, how I feel and what I say. But if that was true, fucking, I would be doing something. I like getting high on ideas, man. They feel good. They come in like crazy. For some reason, it's like completing the ideas makes them garbage to me. And that's fucked up. So that's where I'm saying my rabbit hole always ends in gratitude, like ends up at gratitude, because gratitude is the full feeling, right? So that's probably why the finished product feels like garbage. And I don't even know if it does feel like garbage, you know? It's like, is that just what I tell myself? Is that what I'm just programmed to like feel or believe? Because when I have finished projects, I don't remember feeling like that. So like, why is my entire body? Oh, because the ego's dying. That's right. See, fucking shit, man. Fucking. Well, you know, ego, man. Like, I know they say we're not, you know, we're not integrating it. It's edging God out. It's just here to kill us, right? Well, how about I just tell you anyways? What's up? Why don't we just fuck it? Let's just fucking play, man. Are you sad? Are you mad? What's going on? What the fuck? Because I can't imagine the actual experience of playing is bullshit. Like, what, you just need me to hold your hand? See, is this just a trap? Is this that fucking savior programming bullshit? Or is it, like, fuck you. I just grab your hand and fuck play. You mad now? It's what I've done with people, yo. Like, hey, now they're in life. So, I'm back at the fucking place that said I was walking to. The loop. The TV, fucking food, and the booze that fucking kills me. Ends me up in fucking weird places. Season out and shit. Horrible fucking experiences. Here, like, well, so what? What am I gonna do? The mind chatter is a distraction that I'm used to. But it doesn't work. It's like I feel like I have to figure it out. But that's a dead end road. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Like, I've been in peace. It's not empty. Why does it feel so antsy getting there? Like, you ever had, like, restless leg syndrome, right? But, like, for your whole body, just because you're trying to fucking unenergize Like, I feel so weird. Like, I feel so weird just walking up here. Like, I really do. I don't know what to do. And I fucking fucked up last night, fucking drinking and shit. Like, I mean, I didn't, like, fuck up. Like, I had a good time when I left, but, like, up until that point, I fucking lost my bike key lock. So, hopefully I find that. Fucking lost my work shoes. Lost my setup for fucking making videos. I mean, for a long time now, the universe usually fucking brings back my shit. It really does. But I just want to sit here in this, like, bullshit frequency and milk it and fucking make myself feel horrible. Like, I fucked up and the world's fucking ending is my fault. Like, I fucked up. I don't want to feel like that anymore. Because it feels like dying every day. I want there to be something more. I want to have experiences again. And I'm like on a ledge. Oh, it's scary. Funny enough, I fell down this fucking ledge the other day with my bike in the dark. And I was like, yay. That's a good metaphor, because at least I fucking took the leap of faith, even if I didn't do it willingly. I need to fucking make it. I need to choose it. That is the only, like, gateway out of this shit. Out of here. I mean, every time I've ever done it, it's been awesome. I've never really had to talk myself into it. Like, I just did it. So, like, what? Like, why do I have to do it now? Like, what happened? It's bullshit. It's not. It doesn't. It fucking. It feels like a lie. And I don't understand. It's like to keep me safe, from what? Man, the experiences in my life that were fucked up never happened when I made a leap of faith. Like, that shit was always fucking some rockstar shit. Some fucking fly. Like, there's. So what the fuck? What? Gratitude. Alright. I love you guys. Yo, fucking. Like, chat. Or if you, I don't know, man. Like, not so you can, like. I don't want to suck. Like, I want to have that sacred friendship with life and have other people in it. Like, no control, or just, it would be cool, man. I mean, it's either that or, you know, no experiences with people. I'm like, it just doesn't seem like it seems like a cop out, so, you know. Let's be real together. Alright.